Yo, hi, how you doing? Well, I thought that since I put a time lapse of me writing the drum parts for this song, I thought, you know what, I'll record like an actual video of me recording the bass for this song as well. When it comes to bass, usually it would be actually one of the last things we do, but because I already know how it's gonna work, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it this way. I should say song structure. I know how the song structure goes. So obviously we want to create a guitar bass line. Usually it would be the mic or line, but because I don't actually have a bass amp, I can't really record bass without a bass amp. Or like an amp specifically for bass. Like all the guitar amps I do have are specifically for guitar, and I got them set up for guitar. And to be honest, I can't be asked to really keep changing around and try and find like a specific tone that works for it. It is picking up my voice, so obviously with this. So now that we've created a specific track for it, I guess we go to channels here. I guess we can kind of choose one. I should actually show you the bass I am using. I'm using this bass. You can actually see my screen from there. I'm using the Yamaha bass. It's a fairly cheap one. It's not a pricey one. I don't remember what the exact model number is for this, but does what I want. But I actually haven't tuned it yet, so I probably should. Hi, sorry to interrupt. I didn't realise OBS counted both inputs from my Focusrite as one, so the audio when I play bass is basically unusable. But it can be salvaged and most of the video is fine. So, yeah, let's go. I should probably say a lot of my music is written in, I guess it's called drop C sharp. It's half a step down. But yes, so now it's going to be the case of finding one that I think will work. I usually go for the modern stack, but as you can see, we can mess around with it, change it if we want to. Yeah, what I like to do is I like to one track the entire song, because I feel like it kind of gives it a bit more like of I guess you can say authentic sound. Sounds more like an actual band playing. I don't know, I kind of just prefer that. I think it just works better if you one track it. I feel like when it comes to like more of like a rock song, I think it's just better for it to like flow a lot better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice through the song just to make sure I've got all the parts down. I know exactly what I'm doing, and then we can get to tracking it. Alright, cool. So now that I know what I'm doing with it, I can just go straight into doing. Actually, what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna start from about here, and let me just make sure I've got the count in for 2 bars, because I think like it just gives me a bit more time to kind of get into the groove. Alright, I say we are good to go. I messed that up. There were a few times where I messed that up, so I'm gonna re-record that. This is what happens. I mess up, and this is the downside to recording it like in one take. I have to redo the whole thing, which absolutely sucks. But it is what it is. cool. Now, did I really just do that? It's fine. We can undo. How do you undo? There you go. God, thank fuck for technology, right? That is that one done. And I say we have a listen back over to it. I say we listen back over it so we can make sure it sounds good and it's all right. Cool. I like how that sounds, so that's all good. Okay, so what I do like to do is I like to double track. I probably should have named this before. I like to double track this and give it duplicate settings. So I'm going to pan this to the left and pan this one to the right. Obviously name it right. Name it for what both parts do. And sometimes I like to kind of have two separate tracks for this, for like one for left, one for right. I don't know, should I hard pan them? Maybe I can't just do it about 32. 32 each way, I guess. One left, one right. And I like to kind of have it kind of like spaces it out a little bit, if that makes sense. But yeah, what I like to do is I have it be two separate recordings. So basically what I'm going to do now is re-record it again. But obviously, as you can see, one will be in the left ear, one will be in the right ear. Alright, cool. Now again, gotta re-listen to the whole thing again just to make sure it all sounds good. Alright, cool. I think that sounds alright. Yeah, that's kind of me done with the bass for now. But yeah, I think there's not really much for me to do at the moment. Oh, it's already done that. It must be like the preset thing. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think it's not really much to do right now when it comes to like sort of like editing it and whatnot. But like obviously it's not gonna. I'm gonna mess around with this and sort of change it later on. I think that will come at a later point after I've done like recorded at least the guitars, so like I can kind of like mix them together and make sure they all like sound right together. That's gonna be that for this video, I guess. Yeah. Peace.